Hello guys, welcome to Iqra Technology. So today we are going to solve some task of Python if-else statements. Okay, so we are going to solve these questions. Okay, so if you are having some difficulties in solving these questions, you can follow my steps. Okay, so let's get started. So here's the very first question. Do you want health insurance? If no, then print thank you. If yes, then continue below second question. And if input is not equals to yes or no, then show error message without using a function. Okay. So first of all, let me introduce you to this question. We have to ask a user that the person want a health insurance or not. If the user inputs no, then it should print thank you. And if yes, that it should print continue the second question. And if user doesn't input yes or no, then it should show a error message. Okay, so let's start solving. First of all, for input, we have to take a variable. Then we will take variable name as a response equals to input, and we will ask the user that do you want health insurance? Yes or no? Okay, so we have declared our input. Let now use if else statement. If response is equals to no, then it should print thank you. If user inputs no, then it should print thank you. Okay, and elif, if response equals to yes, if user input yes, then it should print continue the next question. Okay, and if user doesn't input yes or no, then it should print a error message. So we will write else and print error. Please respond yes or no. Okay, yes or no. So here we have done with the question. Now if we save and run the program, here you can see it will ask the user to enter yes or no. Okay, so here, do you want health insurance or no? If the user inputs no, then it is printing thank you. Okay, and again if you run the program and will write yes, so here he is printing that continue the next question. Now we will not write yes nor no. So let's see what the inputs comes. If we again run the program, we will write A, B, C here. So here the error message is displaying error, please respond yes or no. Okay, so let's move to our second question. Class and constructor with if else. Okay, so we have to use a class and constructor with if else statement. So create a class name book with properties title and price and init method to initialize them. Create a object of book, use if and statement to print the expensive if the price is above 500, otherwise print affordable. Okay, so we have to use a class and a constructor and with if else. Okay, so let's start solving the question. First of all, we have to make a class name book. So how we declare a class? We write a name class book. Okay, so here we have declared a class. Now in the class we have to make a init function. So how we make a init function? We write def means definition underscore underscore init. So here we have declared a init function. Okay, so as given in the question, we have to declare two parameters. What are the parameters? Parameters are title and price. Title and price. Okay, so we will implement it self dot title equals to title, and the second one self dot price equals to price. Here we have implemented it. Now we have to make a object of the book, class book. So we will make a object. First of all, how we make object? We write the name of the object. So we will take the object name as book1. Book1 equals to, and what's the class name? The class name is book. Here we have made the object. Now in the object we will pass the argument. We will take title as Python programming, and we will take price as 500, or we will take as 500. Okay, so here we have made our object. Now we will use if else statement. Okay, so what we can use if else statement, we can write if book1 means the name of the object dot price is greater than 500, then it should print expensive, and else it should print affordable. Okay, so here we are done with the question. We have to see if the book dot price is greater than 500, then it should print expensive, and if less than 500, or then it should print affordable. Okay, so if we save the program and run it, here you can see the output. The output is affordable, means the book is 500. Okay, and if the input we'll take as 400, then here you can see it is printing affordable. Okay, now if we take the book price greater than 500, we will take as 800. Okay, so if we take it as 800, here you can see expensive. Okay, if the book price is greater than 500, then it will print expensive, and if less than 500, it will print affordable. Okay, so let's move to our third question. Date, time, and if else. Get the current date using date time. Use an if else statement to print weekend if today is Saturday or Sunday, otherwise print weekday in Python. Okay, so we have to use date time object with if else statement. Okay, so you know how we can make a date time object. So first of all, we have to import modules for date time. Okay, so how we import module? We import module as from date time import date time. Here we have imported the date time module. Now we will print the current date. Okay, so here's the question: get the current date using date time. So first of all, we will display our current date. So let me tell you that today is Saturday, so it will print weekend, and either if it's Monday or Tuesday or weekday, then it will print weekday. Okay, so first of all we will print our current day. For we will take a variable current date equals to date time dot now, so it will print the current date and time. Okay, so here we have printed. Now we will use a if else statement. If current date dot weekday is equals to 5, then it should print weekend. Okay, and if current date dot weekday is equals to 6, then it will print weekend. Again it will take weekend. I'll show you how the program is running. And if else, and else print weekday. Okay, so again, if we save the program and run it, it will display weekend, as today is Saturday, so today is weekend. Okay, so let me show you the question. Weekend means, but here the question is, use if else statement to print weekend if today is Saturday or Sunday, otherwise print weekday. Okay, so it is taking the index value of Monday as 0. Okay, so what will be the index value of Saturday? It will be 5. Okay, and what will be the index value of Sunday? Absolutely, it will be a 6. Okay, so if it is Saturday, it will print weekend, and if it's also Sunday, it will print weekday. And if it is a weekday, then it will print a weekday, means Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Okay, so let's move to our fourth question. What's your budget for car purchasing? If less than 50 lakhs, then you can take Fortuner. If 50 lakhs, you can take Mercedes. If greater than 50 lakhs, you can take BMW M4. And if 1 crore or greater than 1 crore, you can take Ferrari. Okay, so basically we have to purchase a car and in fluctuating. If we have money less than 50 lakhs, it will print, you can take Fortuner. If you have 50 lakhs, it will print take a Mercedes. And if you have money greater than 50 lakhs, then it will print take BMW M4. And if it is greater than or equal to 1 crore, then it will print take a Ferrari. Okay, so let's see how we are solving this question. First of all, again we have to take a input and ask the user whether how much money do he have. Okay, so we will take variable name as budget equals to float. What is float? Float is a data type we are converting. Okay, so input, and what we will ask the user, we will ask what's your budget for car purchasing. Okay, so what's your budget in car purchasing? Okay, in lakhs. Here we have asked the user as an input. Now we will take if else statement. Okay, so if budget, so what a first condition, if budget is less than 50 lakhs, then you can take a Fortuner. Okay, so if budget is less than 50, so what it will print, it will print you can take Fortuner. So what will we will write, we will print you can take a Fortuner car. Okay, so here our first condition is done. Now let's move to our second condition. If 50 lakhs, then you can take Mercedes. So if budget equals to 50, then it should print what it should print, you can take Mercedes. Okay, so we will write you can take Mercedes car. Okay, so let's take a third condition. If greater than 50, then you can take BMW M4. So again we will write elif budget is greater than 50, then it should print you can take BMW M4. Here our third condition is done. And what's the fourth and the last condition? If 1 crore or greater than 1 crore, you can take Ferrari. Okay, so again we will write elif budget is greater than or equal to 100. Okay, 100, 1 crore, so we'll print you can take a Ferrari. Okay, so at then and the last we will write a else statement. Else we will print invalid input. Invalid input for if if the input is wrong, it will display invalid input. Okay, so again if we save and run the program, it will ask the user about the budget in lakhs. So here, what is the budget in car purchasing? So we will take, first of all we'll take less than 40, less than 50, so we'll write 40. So here you can take a Fortuner car. Again if we save and run the program, it will ask the user to take here. So now we will write it as 50. So it will display you can take a Mercedes car. Here you can take a Mercedes car. Okay, okay. If we again save and run the program in lakhs, and if we write it as 56, so here it you will take, you can take a BMW car, means 56 is greater than 50, then you can take a BMW car. Okay, I hope you might have understood these questions. Thanks for watching the video.